11 Alive News at 5 p.m. starts now.
First at 5, a former police officer remains behind bars without bond, accused of concealing a 16-year-old girl's death. Good evening, I'm Faith Jesse.
And I'm Jennifer Bellamy. Today, 11 Alive obtained warrants showing the possible connection between Miles Bryant and Susana Morales. The two lived close to one another when she disappeared 6 months ago in Gwinnett County. We have team coverage for you tonight. 11 Alive's Bobeth Yates has been speaking with the Morales family about their reaction to these newest developments. But Brittany Kleinpeter begins our coverage digging deeper into the warrants accusing Bryant of getting caught up in a lie the day after Morales disappeared.
According to arrest warrants, we know that the 22-year-old is accused of falsely reporting a crime and concealing the death of 16-year-old Susana Morales. Here is Officer Miles Bryant in court.
Mr. Miles, I show that you have 2 warrants, a misdemeanor and a felony. Do you already know what those are?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your bond was denied by the judge that signed the warrant. Now, the reason given was that you are a danger to the community.
An arrest warrant obtained by 11 Alive today accuses Miles Bryant of falsely reporting his car was broken into at his Norcross apartment complex on July 27th and his gun as being stolen. That was one day after Morales went missing in that same area. Bryant is accused of later dumping Morales' naked body in the woods. Today, a judge assigned him an attorney, cautioning him not to talk about his case with anyone else.
Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen in your case. People who start telling you that they know what's going to happen in your case have no clue.
The arrest warrant shows Bryant lived on Windscape Lane near Norcross, close to where Morales lived. She was last heard from when she texted her mother while walking home from a friend's house around 9:40 p.m. on July 26. Police believe at some point she likely got into a vehicle because her phone pinged around 10:21 near Oak Lock Trace. That was the last time anyone knew her whereabouts until her body was found just last week near the Gwinnett-Barrow County line. Investigators are still trying to determine how she died, and the warrant doesn't offer any insight into that. Bryant worked for the Doraville Police Department, but as news of his arrest broke yesterday, we learned that he had been fired. Gwinnett County Police tell us this is still a very active investigation and more charges could be filed. No next court date has been set. In Gwinnett County, Brittany Kleinpeter, 11 Alive News.
Bobeth Yates continues our team coverage tonight. She talked with Morales' family and Miles Bryant's neighbors. Bobeth joins us live from the apartment complex where the officer lived. Hi, Bobeth.
Hey, Faith. Well, Susana Morales was last seen walking down this sidewalk on Singleton Road. If you follow me, you can see this is the complex where that officer lived, and she vanished while walking down this road in the direction to this complex.
It's unbelievable, honestly. There's no words I can say, honestly, to explain.
Jasmine Morales says her family is shocked to learn now former Doraville police officer Miles Bryant has been arrested in connection with the death of her sister Susana Morales, who went missing 6 months ago.
There's no other words besides that it sucks that it took so long, but I'm guessing that him being an officer has to do with that.
The night of July 26, surveillance video shows Susana walking down Singleton Road in the direction of her home before she disappeared. Court records indicate Bryant lived near Morales' home. Today, we went to another address in Norcross. It was listed in Bryant's jail records to see if a family member would talk to us. No one came to the door. Well, our search for answers didn't just take us to the address listed on Officer Bryant's jail records, but also to this apartment complex where he lived with his girlfriend and was taken into custody. And now neighbors who live in the area are in disbelief.
It's hard to just put my mind around it right now, that this is the person that's been living over here in this complex. Like, what?
The resident asked us not to disclose her identity out of fear of retaliation, but says while she did not know Bryant personally, he has introduced himself several times as a police officer who also moonlighted as security at the complex. Another neighbor shared this cell phone clip showing what they describe as investigators collecting a bedsheet from Bryant's personal car. Then it and his police car were towed away. And when we asked her about his demeanor for the past 6 months, that resident responded,
smiling, laughing, just living his life. And it's a whole poor baby that's laid out. Like, what? Are you serious?
The Gwinnett Police Department says their investigation continues, and they and the family are asking anyone with information about this crime to come forward. In Gwinnett, Bobeth Yates, 11 Alive News.
Thank you so much, Bobeth, for that report. We are staying on top of this investigation as the Gwinnett County community mourns Morales and looks for answers. You can follow the latest developments with us online or on our 11 Alive app.